I want to bring in the Education Minister, Madhu Bangarappa, before it's too late, sir. Thank you very much for joining us right here on News9. And we've got you some of the reactions of parents. In fact, I had a more lengthier conversation, but due to time constraint, I'm coming to you on this. They're apologetic. And of course, parents at this point feel they are pushed to the edge, if anything, because schools are not accepting their children for grade 1. They're not being given their books, and it seems like the students are feeling very displaced. What would be your message to them, and what really happened? They got off on a wrong foot with you, we hear.
As far as the child's admission for first standard is, the rule says, and few people had gone to the court, and the court also went against them, and they said, no, 6 years is the one, which the Karnataka state government has been running. See, one thing I want all the parents to know, that I want to really help them out, but not the way they came and approached me, which I can't. I don't work like that. My intention is to help these people because I know they have got their children's admitted, might be in Montessori or nursery or something like that, which is pre-UKG, LKG or something like that, because there is no exact definition as far as at what year they have to, get in there. So once what happens is if they join in nursery, so they think every alternate year they just step up. It doesn't work like that. 6 years is the one. But in 1983, one amendment is there that 6 years with a leverage of 2 months is amendment only has given. See, what happens is I need some guidances because we run on state education policy. We have our own state education policy, and there is a full-fledged committee which is working so that all these issues are sorted out once for all. And the problem here is the children who have got admitted who were born basically, I think 2019 or something like that, if I'm right or wrong. See, one thing is I want to help them, but before that, I need some guidance because we all come under state education policy, which is going to be for all educations, complete primary, high school, college, higher college, everything. So we are trying to sort out. Let them be patient for some time. I know admissions are there. Just because some private people have done all these things, they can't push the whole thing for the entire government to change the policy just overnight. It doesn't work like that. And the grievances, we have taken it very seriously, and we want to help the children and the parents also. But you should understand that it's a state policy. We have to change. And I can't keep changing because this was changed in 2018 or something like that, again on 22. You can't keep changing like this. And education system has to be streamlined. At that time, they just because admissions are getting closed, they are getting a little eager to put the children in first standard. Today's rules have really worked out little different for them. So let them have patience as early as possible, because the whole decision now, I need some guidances as far as SAP is concerned. The board, SAP chairman and the whole directors, they will get back to us at the earliest, because I have told my principal secretary also to work on this particular issue very, very fast and get back to me.
Right. But, sir, from whatever I've understood from the parents, it's the schools who are being impatient here. Schools aren't really giving time to these parents for them to actually show faith and patience in the ministry itself.
You should understand, it's a state policy. It is not a particular school. It's not one individual school. It is entire state. The whole, all the children will have to come on one track, I can't, just because some school has taken the admissions for whatever, because see, that's why I have sent it to a state education policy, that board is, because they'll frame not only here, I've requested even please frame it from Montessori or everything, there should be some kind of a cap so that this kind of confusion shouldn't happen, because children are, parents are very eager. I would understand that, even my child, if I would have made the child join, and if like Montessori or wherever it is, and before 6, he or she completes 6 years, if I have to get admission, I know the, I know the depth of, feeling what parents are going to go through. But
Yeah.
We are in a policy making which I have to do it as early as possible, once for all. This has been
Yeah. Yeah.
changing, when Sidramaya sir was there, 5.5. Kerala is running 5 years. Economically weaker section, Delhi is running, but otherwise they are 6 years. Most of the states everywhere is 6 years. So when I take a decision, it has to be permanently good, and how we can help for the children who are actually studying right now also, I'll have to think, who have already got admitted.
Right, but sir, I would still ask you for your message to schools, the schools who are pushing for parents maybe to sign an NOC that they are willing to have their child repeat a year, or schools who aren't giving the books as yet. What would you say to them? A message to schools altogether from your end. I know that you are trying to expedite this as soon as possible, and that's the letter we are playing out for our viewers as well, for the aggrieved parents. This is the letter that the ministry has shot off to the State Education Policy Department to take up the matter at the earliest. But your message to schools, sir?
Nabila, I'm not a legal expert, but one thing, any
Yeah.
school or anybody, if it is something illegal or not in the preview of law, then they might be in difficult. I don't know. But as of now, do we have that kind of rules? As of now, no. So we have to do that. And please let the parents know that through you, that I'm going to take as early as possible. And I have taken this very, very priority. And, officers have worked even on a holiday also. Let me tell you. I think the email also, what they have sent it so I think most probably, I think it is on a holiday also. So they have taken full this thing. I need legal guidance. I need our officers, and especially from state education policy, because once for all, this has to be sorted out. I can't take decision all alone, because a degree also is there. After plus 12th, after 12th also, children will have to come under certain age limits, right? So everything I have to see. So since the foundation starts from us, and the foundation has become pre-foundation also, that is Montessori and all these things. So I'll have to work out something and then help these children and parents, It's
Correct.
only
No.
that issue, I didn't like the way they approached me. And every time I have spoken to them, I never, avoid anybody, and I don't have that business. I don't do that. I don't run this department like that. But the only thing is the way they approach. Few of them, not everybody,
Parents have been really anxious to know what the age limit will be. Are you even remotely considering 5.5 years of age? Is that something that you're considering? Is that the approach?
I would might be I would go, but I have to refer this to state education policy. Let them come out something. And see, I don't want to create any confusion again. It's already in a confusion, so I shouldn't do that. But let me get a good, whatever report from them, and immediately I will not even wait for half an hour. Immediately, once I get that, I'll just let everybody know what the conditions are.
But schools are now racing towards closing admissions. Students are not getting their books, so I'm not too sure if there's a message that you have for them specifically.
76,000 schools and colleges under me, that is aided, government and private schools. Nabila, you can't. It's a big thing. It's a big and very fast. I'll take a decision.
Okay, so all in all, basically, sir, you say that the schools must show patience.
Any cap for them to get admitted for whatever the child has got admission. You know what I mean? So we have to frame that also. So we are going to do all those things and help these children also.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I know we got you on short notice. I know that this is a process now. It's good. It's with the letter we've been flashing the letter to our viewers there. It's with the State Education Department now. The SEP will decide on what the cutoff should really be. But as per what we hear from the minister himself, the intention is to get this rolling and a notification out in less than a few days. I mean, when I did, in fact, Mr. Madhu Bangarappa, I spoke to him repeatedly over the last few weeks, and he's often said that the intention is to get this resolved at the earliest. But the time is of the essence here, and parents, of course, are very upset that their students are already feeling left out with a lot of lot of gatherings like the graduation ceremony or meetings where students of grade 1 are going to have. They already feel left out from a lot of crucial detailing that schools are carrying out right now. So a hope that the Education Ministry will come out with its decision at the earliest, and we have a word from Madhu Bangarappa himself. So a big thank you to the Ministry and Madhu Bangarappa for being so steadfast in ensuring that the parents will find a solution, and that's hopefully within a day or two. Thanks very much, and to our viewers who are watching us, you could log on to our News9 platforms, #unmissable, get all your links and the news online as well. Thanks very much, same time in Delhi from my studio tomorrow.